Greetings, Spirit Team. Welcome back to the channel. Great to see you back. I hope you're doing well. How are we doing? How are we feeling? Today we are going to be doing a pick a card using the Kali Oracle. So we have pile number 1 with 43 Gari Devi and an amethyst crystal. Let me get it to focus for you. Amethyst crystal. Then we have pile number 2, 35 with Kalika Trantica. My Hispanic accent came out a little bit there. Then we have a black tourmaline to help you pick as the crystal. And then last but not least, we have pile number 3 with 37 Dharma of Kali. And your selection item is a Herkimer diamond. Boom. Beautiful. Alright, so as you work on making your selections, I will just like to start with a big thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, all that jazz. Thank you for everyone who has went over to my personal site and requested personal readings. I'll be getting those out to you as soon as possible. I just want to say just big thank yous. All of the energy that you guys are sending, the love you're sending, I very much appreciate it. I hope that you're receiving the same back from me. Many blessings. And with that being said, I would like to go ahead and get started with the readings. So I will see you in your piles. Greetings, pile number 1. How are we doing? How are we feeling? So you selected card 43, Gari Devi. And I did go ahead and read up on your specific oracle. I read up on each of the oracles actually, just so I could get into it exactly with what the energy was. And upon getting through the entire passage, the only thing I didn't read was the invocation. Was a call to balance your Kali energy and your Gari energy. Basically, the way the oracle book described it was that the Gari was Kali's bright energy, her light energy. And I'm getting already, before we even start to look into these cards, this is all about balance, the balancing act. You've done a lot of work to tap into and integrate your shadow energy, and it's just an act for you not to sway one way too much than the other. So if you feel like you've been a badass your whole life and you're now starting to soften up and find your sweet side, good job. And if you feel like you've been really soft your whole life, just don't forget that, you know, that fierce energy, that fierce wisdom can come out and should come out if it needs to. So with that being said, if that resonates with you, then this is your pile. With that being said, let's go ahead and get some tarot, see what's going on with you. Pile number 1. Okay, the Magician. Alright, so yeah, I'm getting that energy of knowing how to really use all of your resources in order to make your situation the best situation possible. You have all the tools in your toolbox and you know how to work them. Being able to manipulate the elements to get the result that you want. Okay. Spirit team, ancestors, deities, beings of the highest light, if it is for the greatest good of all, may we have the cards for pile number 1. Please and thank you. There we go. This kind of flew right on out. So we have the Magician leading out, then the Prince of Cups. 2 of Swords. 6 of Swords. 5 of Wands. Interesting. And we have the cards for pile number 1. So with the information leading us that you're needing to balance your soft and your light and your dark, it's quite interesting to see. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. It's quite interesting to see that we have the Magician and the Prince of Cups come out. Them being more masculine energies. I am getting that there is a decision to be made that may have to do with leaving behind a situation, a person, an identity in the past. And it's giving you're on the precipice of a new beginning, a new way to channel in your creativity, because you can see in this Ace of Wands, which was your last card to come out, that it's a pencil, right? It looks like a pencil. It also can be seen as a wand, but at the tip of it there's fire. So this is really giving me more of that, the Magician that is tapping in with more of their fiery side, that is really understanding how to connect spiritually and draw down their information purely by intuition. This can also be read as you have a magician coming into your life, or you're about to leave the magician energy behind and step more into the receptive area, so that you can grow past the Prince of Cups into the Queen of Cups. Alright. Let's get a little bit more. Spirit, can you clarify the Prince of Cups? Because this is the one I'm not quite connecting to. Then we have some more information on the Prince of Cups. Then we have more information on the Prince of Cups. Oop, whoa. Okay, bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands, another 2. Okay. Ace of Cups came out for sure. 9 of Cups. 9 of Swords, 3 of Wands. I'm not going to put them all on the table, but for context, we have them. 2 9s and a 3. So this is a person. This is a person that you're deciding on if you want to continue letting them into your life. And the decision has came on whether you're going to leave or not. This person might have been a master manipulator, because that's what the Magician is. It's truly a manipulator or a finesser. Con artist, that's the negative, the shadow energy of the Magician, right? The positive side of the Magician is, you know, they're great for entertainment's sake. I do consider myself a magician myself. And the reason why I've taken on that labeling is because I've truly had to almost manipulate myself out of depression. So it doesn't always have to be a bad thing, but I'm getting that this person has definitely has manipulative energy. And for the 6 of Swords to fall underneath it, I'm definitely getting it's time to leave this energy behind. Or at least the shadow energy. The Prince of Cups with the Ace of Cups gives me, if that narrative of a manipulator being left behind doesn't fit for you, I'm getting that you may be getting a new person into your life, and it's time to put on your magician's hat. And the question is if you're going to... This is a very interesting one. The question is if you're going to allow this person in to help fill your cup. This is interesting. Very interesting. Spirit, can we clarify the magician? Who's the magician? Who's the magician, Spirit? The Fool, the Emperor. Okay, see, like I said, it doesn't have to be a person in their shadow energy as a magician. It's just one narrative for some people. But now with the clarification, I'm definitely getting that another one of these narratives is that you have a chance to take a leap of faith with a new masculine energy that's coming into your life, and you actually are resonating as a Prince of Cups. So this would be the Knight and other tarot cards. And following this storyline, this is more of a, this person was left behind that energy before and has now stepped into their Emperor and is ready to take a leap of faith, and you are the Prince of Cups, or Knight of Cups if you want to read it in the Rider-Waite version. Not Prince of Cups. With the cup of everlasting love over here, and they're ready to take a risk with you. That's exciting. Now on your hand, on your side of it is the decision. Do you want to do this or not? It can lead to a lot of new creative energy coming down. That's fun. I'm trying to stay neutral for you, okay? I'm getting really excited when love comes into the cards these days, so I'm trying to stay a little neutral. But for show, the narrative is here for some. Again, take it for resonance, leave it if it doesn't. But there is a person who truly understands manifestation, is really in tune with spirituality, really in tune with, you know, staying positives, great storyteller, that's coming in, that's really ready to take a risk with you, and has really conquered all of the kings in the suits, which means that this is a masculine, a healed masculine energy, and that's great. And if this is within yourself, this is inner reflection, your masculine energy is healed, and again, that's wonderful. That's amazing. That is great. And this, again, will lead to attracting a masculine energy that's healed to pop up in your material world. Let's see. I'm getting to clarify the Two of Swords. So, okay. Whoa, okay, you just wanted to throw some cards at me, I got you. And Temperance, okay, so take it slow and steady. Did fall face up. I do like to see if any of them fall face up. So, Temperance fell face up. Slow and steady. What's this Two of Swords about? Wow, okay, a Two of Wands. The message is like really about this decision. What's the decision though, man? What's the decision about though? Spirit? Bless, please and thank you. Sorry for offending you. What's the... And I am getting for another narrative, and then for just some quick tip, confirmation really, with this selection card being to balance the soft and the fierce side, with the Six of Swords and the Five of Wands here. that you really should, that for most of you, that this is more of tampering down the fears, not to fight, to be calm in this situation. You have Judgment, Four of Cups, and the Prince of Swords. Yeah. There may be a person in your life that you're going to be deciding if you want to let them stay in your life or not. More confirmation on the first narrative we were getting about leaving behind an energy that may have healed in the time that you took to heal yourself, and choosing if you're going to keep them around or not. Okay. Okay. Let's get some parting advice. Kind of warm. Interesting. Very interesting. Get some color on this thread. Spirit team, ancestors, deities. May we have the advice for pile number 1. Please and thank you. It is for the highest good of all. I just noticed that there's a little itty bitty J in this Fool card. Let me show it to you. Look, there's an itty bitty little J. Maybe the initial J means something to you. I hadn't noticed that until just now. Interesting. Every time I look at these Heart and Hand tarot cards, I always see something new. Like I just noticed that the hearts and the Ace of Cups are hands. That's cute. Alright. Parting advice so far you have is learn. Interesting. What you gonna be learning about? Maybe the tarot. Are you learning how to read tarot? That's fun. That's exciting. We should actually look at oracle cards and then reciprocate. Oh, excuse me, honey. With receive on the bottom. What's going on? I don't know. What is up with your energy? What is up with your energy? Alright. Gain or acquire knowledge of or skill in something by study, experience, being taught. Life will begin to make more sense as you learn the mystic arts, astrology, feng shui, divination, horticulture, metaphysics, parapsychology, and the pseudosciences. There will be nothing that you can't understand once you learn these age-old methods to retrieve data and attract reliable sources. Action position, learn something new. I can learn new things. I am smart. Knowledge is power. I have access to knowledge and I'm constantly learning. I love that for you. Reciprocate. Respond to a gesture or action by making a corresponding one. We have fairness, friendship, gift, gratitude, job, money, negotiation. You will enter into a beneficial, compassionate relationship where there is give and take. This relationship can be between people, company, or even spiritual beings. Give a gift, donation, or offering. I give freely. It's okay to receive. I give and receive love. Okay, so yeah, definitely some more confirmation on the narrative regarding a new romantic interest. Funny, that was the one narrative that stuck with me, and I don't usually like to focus on that. Okay. It doesn't have to be romantic, but there's a little confirmation. And I put the oracle cards away. I said I'm done with them. Wow. Interesting. Learn and reciprocate. Learn to reciprocate. Okay. Interesting, pile number one. Interesting. So I'm going to leave you here. If you enjoyed yourself, please like, share, subscribe. If you want to comment down below what's going on, spill some tea, feel free to. I always love to read the comments. If you want a personal reading with me, there is a link to a direct link to my personal readings in the description box. There is a 10, a 20, and a 30-minute auction. And with that being said, pile number one, deuces. Greetings, welcome back. Pile number two, how are you doing? How are you feeling? So you picked card number 35 with Kalika Trantica. When I read the oracle book to get some more information on this card, it was regarding letting the feminine energy take control. Not that the divine feminine energy is superior, but it is fine for you to allow it to guide. So let your intuitive wisdom shine bright. So with that being said, let's see what comes out in your tarot. Ooh, that was exciting. Pretty quick too. Four of Swords and then the King of Wands. So it's a time of rest, or at least a time to reflect on past actions, beliefs, thoughts. Time to step into your confidence. Okay. Spirit team, ancestors, deities, beings of the highest light. If it is for the good of all. Then we have the cards for pile number two. Boom. There's a decision to be made and you need to be confident about it. You need to step into your King of Wands energy, darling. Interesting. This also can be you've been spending some time thinking about a King of Wands in your life, and so you want to bring them back into your life. Okay, that's one narrative. Ooh, and here comes the Emperor. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Falling under the 4. We got a double 4 out here. Interesting. Boom. Oh. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. And the Prince of Cups. So, with the 4 of Swords getting backed up by the Emperor, I'm reading because we're reflecting on some past relationships and you're making the decision on what a true masculine looks like for you. Woo. Not all that. May I have clarification on the 4 of Swords? Please and thank you. Then the 9 of Pentacles falling behind the King of Wands. I'm getting this energy of you wanting a masculine energy that's not only confident, fiery, enthusiastic, in touch with spirit, but also abundant and stable. And you're making a decision on whether you're going to leave behind or continue to deal with somebody that's emotionally immature. That's the first ride of these, okay? Oh man. With the Six of Wands clarifying the Four of Swords, I'm definitely getting that this is about I was gently reminded that this is a general reading. This Six of Wands represents victory. And stepping into your feminine energy and allowing your intuition to rule will lead to a victory. Because the past is the past. You can't change it anymore. You can reflect on it and use that prior information to then succeed. Who is this King of Wands? Who is the King of Wands? Four of Wands. Somebody that's stable. This person may have just gotten a new home, is about to travel, or you are this King of Wands that's being told to let that feminine energy roll. Step up as you are choosing which home you're about to move into and settle into, because the Four of Wands is all about not just a happy home, but moving into a new home and getting settled, whether it is, you could even be like redecorating your own home, that type of energy with the Four of Wands. So with the King of Wands being clarified by the Four of Wands, I'm getting that this is the energy of you're in this time, in this place of newness and getting your routines together, and your intuition is asking to be heard as you make some decisions. Oh. So if that's your narrative, take it, baby. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's a general reading. Thank you, Spirit. Who is this Emperor? Who is this Emperor? Who is this Emperor? Please and thank you. May we know who the Emperor is. Thank you. You got the Magician and the Couple of baby. Ooh wee, this is a spicy mofo. Whoever this is spicy. Honey. Spill the tea in the comments. You gotta spill the tea in the comments. Who is this to you? Because this is giving very hot, heavy love interest. Also could be, you know, doesn't have to be a love interest. Could be a business partner that is very invested in their business and would be able to help you turn the page on a heavy note with this Magician. But sticking with the romance, honey, this is a person who got some tricks up their sleeve. And that does not have to be taken in a bad way. They're ready to give up the cup. Cup of love. We love the cup of love. Ace of Cups. A new beginning. Okay. Who is this Prince of Cups? Boom. Got the Prince of Swords. Sign of Pentacles. Okay, so for some, not all, you got some choices to make in the love department. You got 3 different people on this, 3 different males on this spread, and I'm getting that they all embody a different energy, and it's up to you and your intuition to choose which one is the one for you. Whoop. We've got one who is a little immature, emotionally very talkative, very assertive, is a go-getter, ready to chase those pentacles with you. You got another one that's a King of Wands, really solid in their confidence, really stable, got a good thing going for them as far as their home life. Not getting a lot of information about them, but they look good. It looks good. Nothing. Your intuition will tell you if it's for you, though. Okay. And you got the Emperor over here that is clarified by the Magician, which can be sometimes read as a trickster energy, but they have the Ace of Cups. And I'm reading this as giving the Ace of Cups because the Magician in the tarot has all of the elements. They have the cup, they have the Ace of Wands, they have the Ace of Pentacles, they have the Ace of Swords. So they have the Sword of Truth, they have the Cup of Ever-Given Love. I can't think of what that's actually called. And they have the Wand. Interesting. This person also does not have to be seen as emotionally immature. They could be just really sensitive. And I'm getting that this is why we have this 2 of Wands here, because you have been up at night trying to figure out which one's one for you. I would say that's why you're getting this axe to let your feminine energy take control. Because when your feminine energy takes control and leads, not only will your intuition tell you which one's the right choice, but you will start to see which masculine energy mirrors yours and will be the best match for you. Okay. Interesting. Okay. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know? This is interesting. Very interesting. Four of Coins. Well, while all of this is going on, try not to be too stingy with your finances. Make sure you're stable, pay your bills, but don't let that lack mindset sneak in while you're handling all of this extra. Very I've got to know more about you, pile 2. Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. Let's get some advice for you. DNA share service. Yeah. that narrative of healing that divine masculine energy is definitely coming up here, because DNA is all about healing and healing generational curses. Then share and service is giving me more of opening up your heart chakra and being ready to receive what's coming. So let's see what's in the guidebook for these. DNA is hiding from me. Isn't that funny? Your affirmation is, I am unique. I am made of star stuff. You are changing on a genetic level, which means that you will experience a whole array of ascension symptoms as your body begins to crystallize and you become more of your multidimensional self. Share. Have a portion of something with another or others. You will be able to help and inspire others by just being your authentic self and sharing your story. Most importantly, you will be able to give of yourself without feeling drained or used. This will be because you will be giving from an authentic and pure place to those who will appreciate and not dampen your light. Don't be stingy. Share what you... Didn't I just say that with the four of coins? Isn't that so funny? Don't be stingy. Share what you can, for in sharing your resources, even your story, you can find your purpose and inspire others to find theirs. I belong. No one can diminish my light. I always have something I can share. I am a valuable resource. Come on now. Come on now. Your love language might be service. That's why we're getting all this. Okay. Ooh, that was confirmation. The action of helping or doing someone, or helping or doing work for doing someone. Ooh, freaky, Freudian slip. Doing work for somebody. Upright, ambassador, take care, caretaker, give, guardian, hostess, love, presentation. What people perceive to be of value is changing. That is because the world is shifting. People's priorities are becoming less egocentric. People will demand that services you accept and provide better people's lives. People will demand that the services you accept and provide better people's lives and whole communities. A new economy in which every product and service will be of quality and appreciated and seen as a gift to humanity is emerging. Be of service by providing value to others. I am helpful. People want to help me. I provide value to others. Oh, that's sad in my heart. Yeah, it's time to open up your heart chakra. Yeah. Oh, baby. I love this for you, pile number 2. Love and light to you. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, subscribe. If you are interested in a one-on-one reading with me, the direct link to my personal readings is in the description box below. And with that being said, love and light to you, pile number 2. I bid you adieu. Greetings, pile number 3. Welcome back to the channel. How are we doing? How are we feeling? So you chose 37 with the Herkimer diamond, and the card is called Dharma of Kali. Okay. And I'm glad that popped up like that, because it'll let me know my card's upside down. Dharma of Kali. And so this card speaks to, oh wow, complete blank. Let's go ahead and open up the guidebook so I can get a little refresher. Yeah, a complete blank on that one. 37. Nope. I read on these before I started, but somehow, as soon as we got to you. Okay, this is about spiritual purpose, having integrity, and having your own moral code. As soon as I opened the page, I remembered. And it was speaking to, oh, I guess I'll take it. It was speaking to, because the Ace of Wands speaks to that as well, having an inner moral code versus using an external moral code, because it could end up leaving you in a state that's almost regressed. So this is a chance for a new beginning where you write your own spiritual inner moral code that you can live by, and having that integrity to live by that and that only. Okay, so let's see what else we get. Spirit team, ancestors, deities, source, beings of the highest light, if it is for the greatest good of all. What are the cards for pile number 3? I will also tell you that I was trying very hard to have a rose as your selection item, and it just would not stay up here. So we have a Herkimer diamond. And something I'm getting is that you've been through a lot of pressure, because the only way to make a diamond is through thousands of years of pressure. So then we get the Hierophant with the priest. So I'm definitely getting that you're going through this awakening. You've been through your awakening. You're here listening to tarot. You're at this point where it's time to choose if you're going to continue to use an outside moral code or outside philosophy versus creating your own and then deeming yourself the priest. You know, finding that strength to rely on yourself for the yes or no, the right or wrong. Okay. What are the cards for pile number 3? If it is for the highest good of all. King of Pentacles. So yeah, stepping into a very, and this both masculine energies, very stable masculine energies. The King of Pentacles is the earth sign of the earth signs. Yeah, the king of the earth signs, if that makes sense. Because all the kings are described as very earthy energies, and pentacles are the earth suit. So the earthiest to the earthiest. You may resonate with being an earth sign or having major earth placements. I don't really talk about astrology. That came out for a reason. And we have the devil, which is sometimes seen as Capricorn energy. Also the card of Lilith. Very interesting. And the Queen of Wands. So it's funny that the King of Wands, so the King of Wands, interesting. So it's funny that the devil came out beneath the Ace of Wands, where we describe this as being this new beginning of writing your own moral code, and then the devil falls underneath with the 15, underneath the 1-5, here he does a 15. But a lot of people would look at writing your own moral code as heresy. I think that's how you say it. If you're a Christian, heresy. Very interesting. It's funny the devil came out for that. It would be considered heresy. And here comes the devil. Now, if you're used to this channel, and obviously I work with deities, I don't see the devil as Satan. You know what I mean? I see the devil more as temptation, and I would say that it would be very tempting to say, I'm not going to take on this responsibility of writing my own, essentially my own philosophy about how I'm going to live my life and having the integrity to stand behind it. It would be very tempting to just continue to follow somebody else's moral code. But then here comes the Queen of Wands underneath the Hierophant. Hey, you do have that confidence, you do have that fire, you do have that enthusiasm, you have it in you to do that. Okay. What else are the cards for pile number 3? And then we have the 4 of Wands. So yeah, finding stability in that, traveling into this new area, this new sector of you. Oh, what's this? I didn't even ask a question yet. What's this? Healing in the 2 of Wands. So I'm getting that this is the chance to truly heal some religious trauma that you might have had. Also, this is the chance to step into stardom for some, not all. This journey of creating your own philosophy and choosing what's right and wrong for yourself may lead you to fame. I'm not promising it, I'm just saying that's what I see right here. It may lead you to fame with the Queen of Wands being here and the Star being here. A choice to actually take on this healing journey and take on the responsibility of saying what's right and wrong for yourself. There's some knocking in the other room, and it's currently the only beings that are in this material space right now. Never mind. I ain't even about to speak on it. I just heard some knocking in the other room. I heard it. I heard you. This is the third night in a row around the same time of night that the knocking has happened. So, interesting. I said it. Said it on camera. So off topic. Okay. Who is this devil? What is this devil? May I please see? Can I have clarification, please? Thank you. The tower, yep. Oh, yeah. Somebody's scared of the tower. It'll be a brand new change. It'll be so much difference. But remember that the tower falls down not only because lightning struck it, but in some of the other tarot decks, it's because it's built on a faulty foundation. So these belief systems, these ideas, these ideologies that you've been holding on to, it's time for them to come down, and they're going to come down, whether you like it or not. You're going to keep getting triggered on those bases. And this is your chance to really truly look within and reflect within and start this journey to becoming your own Hierophant, your own King of Pentacles, and standing strong on it. Okay. Cool. Interesting. Pile number 3. Let's see if there's another narrative here. High Priestess pops out. Okay, another narrative could be that you are working through or just have healed your masculine energy. And you're seeking stability in a new place. You're journeying to a new place. It's time to get a new home. You're already on the process of getting a new home. And you're dependent on your masculine energy to keep the routines, to keep the rituals, to keep you going. But I'm definitely getting that this pile is more about the spiritual journey versus anything that's going on in the mundane, in the material world. This is, even with the wands coming out, Ace of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands, the wand suit is the most connected to spirit because they lead with action. They're fiery. They just do it. As soon as their intuition says do something, they do it. And they worry about the repercussions later. They don't necessarily take the time to plan. So I will say, with this amount of masculine energy being here, that it would be good to sit down and actually write out a plan regarding how you want to go about this. With the High Priestess coming out, a reminder, especially underneath the Hierophant, a reminder that no one needs to know about this inner journey except for yourself. No one has to, you don't have to explain yourself to anybody, okay? But if you're choosing to, let the tower fall, let it fall, and you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. Your spirit team obviously is highly aware that this is an awakening, and I want to let you know that if you are a person that has been raised in a monotheistic religion, that those figures, those deities will still love you no matter what. And I know there are some religious speakers, they call themselves whatever they want to call themselves, that will tell you that if you turn your back on religion, that you're no longer going to be loved by those deities, and That's not necessarily the truth. Your connection to those deities is through your higher self, and through your meditative work, and through your rituals, your meditations. So how would they be able to tell you how your connection looks after you make a new set of morals? I'm not telling you to say it's okay to be a killer. So I'm telling you, I'm saying find your own integrity, find your own set of morals, and don't lean on a set that was created externally. Or at least that's what the cards are telling you that it's time to do. This is very interesting, pile number 3. Let's get some parting advice for you. Okay, I'm getting this like push to tell you this, and I try not to tell my intuition no. So a great for instance is that I was raised by a Catholic family, and here I am reading cards. And I was in love with Jesus. Grandmother had this portrait of Jesus in her living room, and I was in love with him. And I'm not going to go into too much detail because the high priestess is here and she's telling me to, you know, say what needs to be said and leave it at that. So I was in love with him. However, I was never baptized, and I could never consider myself a religious person. And I can tell you this now, that me and Jesus are road dogs, okay? I'm not out here dissing him, and he's not out here dissing me, and I know he loves me no matter what. That's why he did what he did back then. So, with that being said, let's get some parting advice for pile number 3. It was funny that a little gnat came annoying as well as getting ready to tell you that story, so it might be somewhat annoying for you to even go through this or even think about this, but trust your intuition. It's time. That's why you got the Hierophant and the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the person that embodies the deity, the heel, that embodies the intuition, and then we have heal. So it's time for you to be letting that energy heal. It's time for you to heal these. We got 2 healing cards, start and heal. It's time. And all it takes is really a decision from you to realize that unconditional love means that it's okay to say no. It's okay to set barriers. It's okay to not tell everybody everything. It's okay to invoke the energy of others. Interesting. Let's see. So we have heal. Cause a wound, injury, or person to become sound or healthy again. You will see that the power to change your world is in your hands. You will be able to create a tangible shift that will impact your material world, its physical and political landscape, and even the hearts of the people within it by simply imagining it. Your conscious intent to bring healing and positivity to the world can mend the planet. Help others in another part of the world and allow yourself to be the pipeline for healing. I am a healer. I am caring. And then invoke. To actively call forth magic, plea, ritual, seance, summon, witch. You will summon a force that will spark a change in your life. Once you begin to work with this divine energy, you will realize your own powers. You are not only powerful enough to ask for change, but strong enough to accept it and have it make you become the change that you seek. Open yourself up to spirit and perform a ritual. I am magical. I am open. It might be Callie that's calling to you to invoke her. I'm saying might because a lot of deities work with a lot of different people, so, you know. Might not be Callie in particular. With the double, it might have been Lilith. And getting that there's definitely a feminine energy here for you. And it's here to help you heal, my love. It's here to help you heal. So go ahead and follow your intuition and read up on these deities so that you don't, you know, offend anybody when you start to try to evoke them. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, pile number 3. This is highly interesting. This is very interesting, pile number 3. So if you resonated with this, please like, share, subscribe. Leave it in the comments if you have a deity that has been calling to you. If it has been Callie, how interesting is that? Go ahead and take that as a double confirmation. And if you would like a personal reading with me, there will be a link, a direct link to my website in the description box. And if you're interested in donating to the channel, my Cashapp is at the bottom of the description box. And with that being said, pile number 3, I will see you in the next one.